So it is evening time. Welcome back. It is almost 6 o'clock. It's like 20 till 6. And we just ran out of chicken food, so we just went to the animal feed store. Evan wanted to get out of the house, so Evan and I rode with Brian. And I had started to kind of prepare dinner before I left, but we were gonna fry up some things, and so I didn't wanna have all that oil going, obviously. So we just got home. I got a new microphone. I'm hoping that it will help. You'll still hear Evan's tapping, and he's got, I think the Voice Kids Colombia or the Philippines. He keeps going back and forth. He's playing with that and tapping his cars while I cook dinner. So I'm gonna make from Magnolia tables. I think this is volume 3. I'll link this below. Everything in here has been so wonderful. We're gonna make these Hushpuppies, and we're going to have fried fish from Pioneer Woman Cook's recipe. I'll also link that cookbook down below. So we're gonna have fried fish and Hushpuppies. I know, very, very, very healthy. So what I've done is I've got the vegetable oil warming up in my Dutch oven over there. We're gonna fry it in that. And I've added 1.5 cups of cornmeal, 1 cup of just frozen corn, 1/2 cup of flour, and I'm about to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, here is 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And then we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Okay, and then it says 1/4 cup of finely diced onion. I'm just gonna add minced onions. And I'm just gonna add some. I'm not gonna add 1/4 cup, but I'm just gonna add a couple tablespoons. And it calls for 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, but I'm gonna add this garlic salt because I think that'll be good. So it calls for 1 cup of buttermilk. I need to see if my buttermilk is still good. If not, I'll just add a little bit of vinegar to 1 cup of milk to kind of make my own here quick. Okay, I had bought my buttermilk prior to Thanksgiving and it was not good still. Let me get this corn put up, and then we'll make our own buttermilk by just adding a little bit of vinegar to this. So tell them what happened. We're doing a little cook with me quick.
Cook with me.
So Evan didn't actually want, we were watching Jingle All the Way, which, if you're looking for a really magnificent Christmas movie, you can watch that with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Magnificent.
Anyways, it's fine. Evan loved it. So he was going to watch that, and then he decided he wanted to tap his cars.
What do you make, a buttermilk?
Yeah, my buttermilk was before Thanksgiving. That's another story. I had him smell some buttermilk a few weeks ago, and when buttermilk goes bad, it's bad.
It wasn't just bad. It was.
Okay, so I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk and 1 egg.
Have we ever made homemade oatmeal?
Never. We have Joanna Gaines to thank for that. Yep, so you're gonna mix this egg in. We're right here. Using a 2 tablespoon scoop, scoop 6 balls of the batter into the oil and fry 1.5 minutes, and then you flip them over. Okay, so while he's doing that, we are going to make the fried fish. I'm going to drive him crazy because we have not cleaned up to this point. So he is a clean cook. I'm kind of a free spirit and I just want to eat. So, okay, I'll let y'all see the first few Hushpuppies. Oh, they kind of puff up. Okay, and then flip and cook another 1.5 minutes. And then you're going to place on a prepared baking sheet with paper towels. So I'll get that for you. I actually cooked a lot of recipes out of this cookbook last month. And it was really, really good. This is funny. Her paragraph right here says, holy mackerel. Haha, I meant to say holy cod. That's what we're using. That's funny. Haha. Okay. I also made some cranberry walnut cookies earlier and only got to scoop in one pan because Evan wanted to go outside and I wanted the dough to stay cold. So I've got to finish those tonight too. We're also trying to keep Evan up later. Y'all know the saga with our sweet Evan and his sleep. So we see a pulmonologist for sleep for him, and we have sleep medication. So we're trying to hold off on those, and we have not slept well in a while. So he's actually playing really well. Usually by about 6, he starts to get super tired. So we're trying to push bedtime till 8:30 instead of 7:30 because he's been up so long that he usually just crashes. So anyways, we're trying to cook dinner later and just push everything further back. So we're making an assembly line of 9x13s for the different things we're dipping this fish in. So set up an assembly line in one baking dish, combine half of the flour. So 1 cup of flour. Let's go get that. Okay, I had to get organized over here because I didn't know where anything was. So let me show you what I've done. Okay, in this one, I just have flour, salt, and pepper. In this one, I have flour, salt, pepper, baking powder. My Evan, good grief. And cornstarch. Then it calls for a 12-ounce brown ale or beer. So I'm going to add this ginger beer into the batter with cornstarch and whisk it until it resembles pancake batter. It's a little thicker than pancake batter, y'all. Okay, so I'm closing my cookbook. So this, I think we need to add a little bit of water to this. Okay, so we're gonna dunk the fish in the dry batter first and then into the wet batter. Shake off any excess and then drop it into the hot oil for 4 minutes or until golden brown and we feel like the fish is cooked. This is going to get really, it's not really sticking. So y'all, apparently we don't know what we're doing because this isn't sticking. Okay, so this is not pretty and we don't know what we're doing, but I tasted the batter that had come off the fish and it's really, really good. It's just hard to tell when the inside of the fish is done. So, I don't know. And it definitely has made a big mess. So, only do this when you're ready to have a big mess. But these Hushpuppies taste really, really good.